So we're going inside the museum. This side is self-guided, so we're gonna be able to get some information by ourselves, probably maybe through reading or something like that. So let's see what we have inside. Come on. So here is the soldier's mess. I don't know what that means. Then okay. Yeah, so right here are the shackles that were put on their hands and their feet, especially their feet, and then, marched into the slave ships and they're transported to the West. So this is an example of the shackles that is kept here for.
Take a look at this photograph. This is an area view of Elmina Township. It's short. It is a fishing community. There is a river here we call River Benya. It enters the sea here.
What's the name?
The name? River Benya. Benya River. It enters the sea here. So this place is a harbor. Elmina fishing harbor. This is Fort St. Jago.
Fort
St. Jago, built by the Dutch in 1665 for their soldiers. The castle. This for the Portuguese, this for the Dutch.
This for them?
Portuguese, Dutch. You can see some pillars here, we call them piers or jetty, where the ship docked. At that time, the sea was touching the castle. It's now receding. Okay, it's going back. Now, this place is called Elmina Castle. When the castle was built, it was dedicated to the King of Portugal called St. George. Now, Portuguese first came here in 1471 to trade and spread Christianity. And the system of trade at that time was barter, exchange of goods for goods, no money. They brought tobacco, ammunition, beverages, liquor, and the mirrors. They were looking for gold, ivory, then spices, pepper, ginger, and coke. So our locals here were just giving the Portuguese gold in exchange of tobacco and the wine. That gave the Portuguese an idea that the land here was full of gold. They named this place Almina de Roa. Almina de Roa, which means the mine.
Mindo.
Okay.
So they built the castle in 1482. In the 16th century, that was 1500, Portuguese converted the trade into slavery. They lived here for 155 years, Portuguese. 1637, they were attacked by the Dutch. The Dutch came here, continued with the slave trade. They were in the house for 235 years. 1872, the Dutch sold the castle to the British and left. British came here, spent 85 years. And then 1957, Ghanaians took over. We had independence. We are here for 65 years. So this castle is 540 years old. The biggest and oldest edifice in sub-Saharan Africa in connection with the slave trade. Now they brought the slaves from the hinterland. They brought them from the hinterland.
The slaves were brought from the hinterland. That's what
Okay. The way I'm speaking the English, the people are there understand. It's small English. I'm not speaking big English. Because I do friend tour every day.
Right.
They brought them from far away. Yeah, not only Ghana. Right. That time we were not having Ghana. We had regions from Baito Biafra, Senegambia, Gold Coast, and so on and so forth. Right. And they walk.
from those places.
They walk barefooted, crossing rivers for 2 months. They spend 10 to 12 weeks waiting for the ship. Because the ships were not having machine, they used sail, wind power. Took them some time to come. Yeah, you can translate.
They said they didn't have machines driving the ship, so they used sails or wind power to bring them.
Now, there were 4 main sources of getting the slaves: acquisition.
Il y avait 4 endroits principaux.
It progressed in stages.
Esclaves.
It progressed in stages. Initially, Europeans were capturing Africans by force at gunpoint. It was very dangerous to capture me. You have to lose your life, so they stopped and then engage the Africans. Then emerged the slave raiders, strong men trained by the Europeans with guns. They were going around. They would come to your house one day, burn the house first, capture you, your wife and the children brought here. Africans were doing that business.
Did you get it?
No.
So he said at first, like later, because it was dangerous for them, the Europeans to do themselves, they started involving the Africans. And so they trained them like tough guys, and then so they would come to the house, burn the house.
And the third one, there were a series of tribal wars among the Africans. Africans were fighting over lands, and river just expand their territory. So anytime there was a war between 2 groups, we were defeated. Some of the members of the community were captured and sold into slavery, prisoners of war. And the last one, our own local chiefs also battered some people in their community with the European finished goods. That's the background.
Some chiefs also got involved, and so they gave the people out for some of the European goods.
So they were going to use that on the plantation. You know, when Americans, the Caribbean islands discovered, the European settlers, they set up plantations, large-scale plantations, no machines. So labor became an issue. They used the native Indians to work. They were dying out of diseases that Europeans sent to the land. And they tried European endangered servants. They were also dying out of the harsh working conditions. So there was a priest, Roman father, called Bartolomeo de las Casas. He was Spanish. He suggested said that they should try some of the Africans who were excellent in agriculture and hardworking and compared in the similar climatic populations who were gathered. So 1501, some Africans were taken from Portugal to Americans. They tried them, they proved physical this one that the slave trade. Some of the areas we've gone into.
Yeah. In summary,
realizing that the Indians they were using were not fit enough for the climatic conditions, and I mean their capacity was not up to the task that was before them. They later on realized that no, upon an advice that Africans can go through this climate and they can work like bulls. They will not die like the Indians. So try and bring Africans rather for free labor.
Before the Europeans came, we also had some form of slavery here in Africa. We call it indentured servitude or power for the debt. Indentured servitude. Those days in Africa, if you owe somebody, you don't have the means to pay. You can gather your children to the person to work for the period. After servicing the debt, the children will return. They will marry, they will own property. They will pay regularly, they will not change. They live in the same roof with the masters. But if you compare it to what happened here, it's not different from here. When they capture you, your chains, then belong to somebody. And the women, 400. Thousands slaves at a time in the house. In a given time, thousands. Now, initially the rooms you see down here were used as store rooms where they kept their trade goods. The Portuguese started slavery and they turned them as dandies. The women 400, the men 600, thousands slaves. The governor lived up there, the last floor.
Le gouverneur vivait au dernier étage.
Followed by his deputy, soldiers, doctors and nurses, missionaries, the center there was a church.
Il y avait l'église.
is it what the museum is? Or
Yeah, Portuguese church. That was the first Roman Catholic church in West Africa.
okay.
There were no long towers with the cross. The Dutch took over, they removed them.
What year?
Yeah.
What year?
Build this one.
No, the church.
The church.
The Roman Catholic Church.
Yeah, when they came, they built the church.
Like what year?
What year? 1586. And the church was built. There we have the Dutch Reformed Church. And they said they were Protestants. Two big churches. It's called Buttress. Buttress. There's a similar one there. Some at the back were made reinforcements so that the castle will not collapse. It's holding it. Iron rings were put there for the English, for the soldiers. To have them training to make them physically strong.
Yeah. So there was a church here, there was a church here.
Yeah.
My question is that were the churches, the missionaries that came, did they come working with the slave masters, or they came purposely to spread the gospel, but because they decided to because they had their people here, they actually housed them?
Yeah, exactly.
So they didn't really have it wasn't like they established their church and they were also trading in. Yeah, that was a different.
Ship.
Yes.
Like
So
different
missions.
yeah.
Okay. Thank you. That's what I've been actually advocating for. But
Gospel.
yes.
This is what they were here to buy the slave to be sold to the farmers.
Exactly.
Business.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
We have two separate cells here. We're going to compare them. Let's enter this one first.
Il y a deux cellules qu'on va comparer.
You go? Yeah, you go.
So this was a cell.
Look at the gates. It's original from Portugal. Do you understand?
All right.
And here is well ventilated, ventilation. You can feel it. It was designed for the European soldiers who misbehaved. They moved from here to town, no permission.
You're lucky.
Drunk, on the return, straight to female slaves, beating them, raping them. Just cuff them, put them here for a few hours, and release as punishment. Few hours, and they were set free. Wow. European cell, that's the African cell. Okay.
It's not the Joko.
It's a no video here.
Oh, it's finished?
Yeah.
Merci.
No ventilations.
Yes.
Cell of no return or condemned cell.
Donc ça c'est le cachot du non-retour.
The male slaves who fought for their freedom, when they go there, they put them here.
As if Africans have learned anything, African leaders have learned anything.
No.
He came here on the 16th January 1758. He died on the 12th March, the same year at the age of 41. This governor came from Zeeland, one of the provinces in Holland. He died out of malaria. He was buried down here. So he's a grave here.
Where you are standing?
Yeah. Mosquitoes kill him. They put metal into fire. That was the bridal room for the men. Female slaves.
That's the metal.
They give them tag on the neck for identification.
So is that the metal right there?
Yeah. We have that in the museum.
Okay.
Random material there in the museum. So when the ships came, all the men that survived here, they moved them, they were in chains. They passed from this place to the front of the
Like this? And then you are in the shackles.
God have mercy.
What's your head?
Yeah.
Now, this was where the women came down. At first, we had steps. Now you can see drainage. So, you go in there, you wash your head again. Here you count 5 before you raise your head. The wall is thick.
Bela trap.
This one is done for celebration. Like a shrine. Now we are doing a naming ceremony for the African the descendants. When you can begin with the Ghanaian names, you just the name.
Okay.
Formerly Caroline Makins. Now it is Mami for. We give you your day you were born, the week that we give you locally. Then we integrate it into your family. First,
So were those places for the plantation, or the farms and things like that?
Just a land that is European discovered. So they were not having space, so they were looking for space. They were doing discovery. That's why Europe is. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, we're at the point of no return. The sea was here at first, so in the picture. It's now going back. So we have the remains of the jetty down there, the piers where the ship dock. They use small boats, taking the space from there into the bigger ships. They were sent to Americas, Caribbean, Europe, and some went to Java into a late here by the visitors, especially African Americans. You know them, in the memory of our ancestors who died here. You can see it, so that this kind of atrocity committed against humanity will never again be repeated.
Okay. The boat was on the sea and then they jumped in. Okay. Wow.
Osha, are they return? No, what?
Are they return? Number 400. They were inside the dungeon. They also came out here, received sunshine. They became very weak. They moved them back. This was a reservoir. It covered the whole yard here in the ground. The only source of water for the castle, rain. The water came through the roof. You can see 2 pipes on the wall. Here they use stones, purify the water, transfer to this one. 20,000 gallons, which is full. If you fall in, you can come back.
Wow. It was done around that.
Now, this one, if there's no water in town here, we allow aluminium people to draw the water for washing and bath with fresh water.
Well, quick question. So they had the dungeons and everything, but one thing I haven't seen, like they kept in the cells until the ship
The
comes.
ships arrived before
Did they have like any
They were coming out. So they were
toilet facility for them?
No, Tato, come. See the way we keep quoting the pen. Do you give that toilet facility? No. What's happening here? What did they eat? The same place. Goes to the same place. This was the largest one for the ladies. 150 women were here at the time. 150. No toilet facility. Here was full of toilets. Ow! Vomit, urine, blood.
Sleeping in it.
Yeah, every month, you know, something happened. Everything here, they slept here, ate here. Now the hole at the corner there was put there for ventilation. You got fresh air from there. The walls are empty, there's no air coming from this direction. They give them food 2 times a day. Corn, brown bread, millet, and rice and beans. Some eggs, and some refuse to take it there.
Donc ici c'est un cachot de femmes. Donc quand il y a au moins 150 femmes qui peuvent rester ici. Il y avait pas de toilettes. Ils mangeaient ici, elles mangeaient ici, ils vivaient ici.
Because of the malaria, Europeans came here alone. They didn't bring women. They abused the female slaves sexually. The governor stood here, ordered the soldiers to open the gate. The women came out. He looked through, picked one. Soldiers fetched water for her to bath, gave her food to eat. There's a staircase here. Let's have a look. When you see the staircase, it's connected out there to trap door. She was forced, when the soldiers would climb, they opened a gate for her straight to the bedroom. When the ships came, they screened them. Those who were pregnant were set free. They moved them to Mina Township. They delivered. 6 years later, the children returned to the castle for education. So formal education started in Ghana here in Amina Castle. The first schools, castle schools. And organized one started in Cape Coast Castle. Example, punishment, very heavy. Any woman who will resist a rape or misbehave will be chained on the legs. You'll be standing here, shining or raining. No food for you, no water. Sometimes they ask them to leave and they cane them.
No.
Recently we had 3, someone came and stole 2. It's not before. For punishment.
Please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, the notification bell, leave a comment, and then also don't forget to share so that anytime we post something here, you will not miss it.